Our next guest is a Sunrise favourite, James Blunt, shot to fame with his song You're Beautiful in 2004. But since then, he's copped some criticism, especially online.
Yeah, social media trolls tormented the singer until he decided to bite back.
We're absolutely delighted to be joined by James Blunt from Ibiza in Spain. Welcome back to the show. So lovely to see you.
Yeah, you too, guys. I hope you're well.
Listen, the last time we spoke to you was in February. So much has changed since then. I imagine that lockdown and isolation would give you plenty of time to be trolling your trolls.
Well, yeah, it became fairly evident. I was on a world tour, and then the government obviously introduced a global pandemic just to probably stop me doing live music. And I thought, well, you have to make a choice. You can stop me doing live music, but the payback is that I will just go and release a book.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the book. The Twitter responses are absolutely hilarious. Someone once tweeted, "Can we all take a moment to remember how terrible James Blunt was?" You replied, "No need. I have a new album coming soon." How do you come up with these responses? And are they all you, or do you have someone helping?
Yeah, Prince Philip writes most of my tweets. I think my usual policy of writing any tweet is I will write out a draft, and then I will turn around to whoever's nearest to me. If it might be my wife, and I'll say to her, I'll read the draft to her, and if she shakes her head and recoils in horror, that's when I know it's a good one, and that's when I press it.
Awesome. Your wife's always going to be the best audience. Here's another one. James Blunt has an annoying face and a highly irritating voice, and you responded with, "and no mortgage." Do any of them land with you, though? Do any of them sting? Or do you just go straight into comeback?
I don't think it does. I think really what I'm doing on Twitter itself is laughing at myself for even reading these things, because if you go online, you're going to see negative comments about yourself if you're in the public eye, and you can choose to look at those, or you could focus on maybe the 20,000 people who are coming to your concert that night.
Yeah.
And so if you are going to focus on the one or two people who are at home in their parents' house, probably with their trousers around their ankles, you're going to go mad, and you should be focusing on the real world out there.
Yeah.
But lockdown was just a nice moment for me to still, go through 11 years of being online, of 11 years of abuse, of abusing myself and being abused, and whack it into a diary form in this form of this book, which takes you really on a journey of what it's like to be online. And I capture little moments from the death of Carrie Fisher and all the interactions, the positive interactions I've had with the wonderful Noel Gallagher, and all those other people I might have met online on the way.
Yeah, the interactions with Noel Gallagher, just stuff of history. Look, you were meant to perform in Australia this month. What's happening? Can you make any plans at the moment?
You guys have locked the doors, and you've stopped me coming in. And I know it's cunning of you, very cunning. But fingers crossed with that vaccine on its way. Hopefully I'll get down there and play again too soon.
When you do, make sure that you come by and play for us in the studio. Fantastic to talk to you, James.
Great to talk to you too. Miss you very much.
Us too. And he says, by his own words, it's the perfect book to read on the loo.
Yep. James Blunt's book, How to Be a Complete and Utter Blunt, is available now. It is a fun read. Be great for Christmas.
Yeah.